All right, what's going on? You back? Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos, man. It's the best way to help out, man. And also, shit, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. I'm gonna give away three things on this stream. I'm not gonna forget. I'll give them out throughout the stream, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, so you won't miss another video, man. Um, yeah, let's talk about we're gonna talk about, like I said, your favorite fighter thinks just like Keith Thurman, AJ Wilder not a 50-50, and we're gonna talk about the PBC budget issues that Bob Aaron brought up today. No filter Tony Boxer, what's going on? Cousin Skeeter, what's going on? John Black Johnny, what's going on? Lamont, what's going on? Yeah, we can start off in multiple places today. Shit, I didn't realize it was almost 90 degrees outside. So my house got hot. I put my air conditioning in upstairs. Shit. He said I just watched AJ and Klitschko. I saw exactly what you were saying. AJ uh, came box. Told people that. But yeah, I mean, we can start off anywhere on this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, but let's start off. Let's go in order. Yeah, man. Everybody think like Keith Thurman. A lot of people, Mike, what's going on? A lot of people don't want to. Damn near every boxer, and I'm gonna go ahead and say every boxer do think like Keith Thurman. You know, your Javante Davises, even your Terrence Crawfords, Errol Spence's, not even your Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? There's no fighter that's gonna put legacy above that money. Now, is that because they being brainwashed or they being pimped? Like, it's not even just Al Heyman because it's about the money. So you hear Regis Progress talk about, he say, you know, they say if you take this fight now, you won't get that much money, but if you wait a year or two, you'll get triple or 4 or 5 times the money. And it's like the people upstairs are like pimps. You know what I'm saying? They pimping these fighters out to put finances or financial means first over legacy. It's no fighter in boxing that's of the elite level or in a prominent weight class that's gonna put legacy, legacy over money. My back. None of these dudes gonna put legacy over money. You know, everybody think like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is just honest enough to, he honest enough to speak his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman could have swayed people on and be like, you know what? Yeah, I fight Earl next and whoop you. And when next come, when we get to fucking March, we get to March, February, January, he talking about he need another tune up or the WBA ordered him a mandatory. Javier, what's going on? What's up, Mr. Ibrahim? Sorry. Um, but like I said before, he just admitted, bro. He just admitted. And like I said before, when people get mad at Kevin Durant, to switch gears for a second, ball game 15 was going on. People get mad at Kevin Durant was saying that, oh man, he real sensitive, whatever the word they use, and I can't remember. He real, sensitive or self-conscious about situations, but everybody's self-conscious about something. Everybody's self-conscious about something. He just expressed his shit out in the public. And that's the same thing with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman just being real with y'all. Keith Thurman could lie. He could lie his ass off and be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll fight Earl next, knowing that he don't have no thoughts on fighting Earl next. And a lot of people you gotta respect that. From a point of view, he being honest with you. But a lot of people can't respect honesty. They'd rather be finessed or lied to, like what Deontay Wilder and Earl Spence doing right now. You rather be lied to. You rather them string you on. A lot of people don't want to hear the honest truth. At least Keith Thurman giving it to you. Salute, Rob. Appreciate it. At least Keith Thurman giving to Keith. Excuse me. Leave Keith Thurman giving it to you real. At the end of the day, everybody say they want the truth, but a lot of people can't handle the truth. A lot of people in relationships, man and woman relationships, a lot of women can't handle the truth, and on top of that, a lot of men can't handle the God honest truth. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, a lot of people are like, oh, you just, I want to know. No, you don't want to know the truth. You don't want to know the truth about certain things. Because I've told y'all what the truth is about several fighters, and nobody want to believe me. But I'm telling you the God honest truth. And the same thing about Keith Thurman, man. He keeping it real. Like, man, the fight ain't big enough yet. I ain't fighting him next. I'm cool with that. At least he ain't he ain't dragging it on and say he won't want Earl Spence. Then you get to negotiations, then he outpriced himself. Like, but everybody think like him, from Wilder to Tank to all these dudes, man. Only a person that's at a point of their career who don't have a career defining win, ready to retire, or that's young and up and coming, really want legacy right now. All right. Only them three that I could think of off top. They only really want to fight for legacy. The only reason they want to fight for legacy is really the money is there. You know what I'm saying? Like Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. You think, if they get established and they get a couple titles, you think they're gonna continue to want to fight the best? No. They just young. And they got a ton of energy right now. Same thing with Earl Spence. You've seen the maturation from strap season to businessman. I mean, it happened right in front of your eyes. It went from I want all the smoke to I want some of the smoke to, I'm the A side type of shit. Remember, he was hungry. He wanted to run through and tear up everybody, tear through everything, and now he's changed. Now the business of boxing has affected him. Same thing with Deontay Wilder. He was so hungry in the beginning. He wanted AJ before the time was right. And I want to fight AJ. And now he got a fan base. Now he got a couple dollars in his pocket. Now he's the number one horse in the stable with Keith Thurman for PBC. Now he don't want to fight AJ all of a sudden. He enjoying the marination process because he ain't no longer the stepchild no more. He ain't just seeing $500,000, $600,000 paydays. Now he getting $10, $20 million paydays. It's a different ball game. If you're getting $20 million paydays, who gonna dare to be great to get 10 or 20 more, and it's a fight you might lose. You see what I'm saying? Who you gonna want to take the easy route. You're gonna want a nickel and diamond. And a lot of y'all understand what I'm saying. MM Sports talking to Super Chat. Appreciate it. It's kind of like a gas tank. To give another analogy. Hey, you can fill it up and put 40. If you got a Silverado, I had one for a minute. Put 60 in that bitch and ride. Or, hey, I'll put 20 in here. Or if I got a regular $35, $40 tank, I'll put 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. So you nickel and diming it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of paying the full cost up front, you nickel and diming it. Then what's really depreciates the nickel and diamond is you got to keep stopping and wasting your time and filling up. You know what I'm saying? So you filling up. You waste your time filling up. You go one time, fill it up, boom. Be good. Don't let it get past half. Put 30 in it, fill it up again. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of these dudes are doing. They nickel and they diamond. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, me risking getting paid guaranteed. Let's say we get paid $12 million to fight Crawford. I'm Spence. Or if I'm Crawford getting $12 million, that's what they project we gonna get after all the money there, 12 apiece. All right. Instead of me getting 12, you know what? I go ahead and fight Shine, and they give me 4 or 5 fights Shine, and then I come back and I fight Danny Garcia, or I fight my mandatory, and I get another 5 or 6 on the back end. See, I got my 5 or 6 with up in Mirror Shoe. I got 10, 11, 12 million at the end of the day. But what they don't think about is if you get past a fight like that, you establish, especially if y'all rematch, have another classic, you establish, you established pay-per-view star after that. And everything you do after that, it should touch into gold if you do it right. After you get to a fight like a Joshua Wilder or Crawford Spence, if it's built up right and they distribute it the right way, it shouldn't be no going back to regular Fox. Unless you lose or have a string of losses. You're supposed to be like Pacquiao. Every time you step foot in the ring, for the most part, except for the Jeff Horn fight, you should be pay-per-view. But don't get confused, man. Don't get mad at Keith Thurman. Because every time you think one of your boxers and stuff like that, the real goat was going on. Think one of these boxers, all of them think like Keith Thurman. Don't forget, Keith Thurman got the same management company and advisor as all the other fighters on PBC. They all think like that. They all got a nickel and dime mentality. Because you tell me, what's the biggest fight PBC ever put on besides the Mayweather fight? What's $1 million pay-per-view they ever put on besides that? I can't think of one. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm ignorant to a few situations. But you tell me $1 million pay-per-view PBC has been a part of where they control both sides that they put on. So how can you make me into a pay-per-view star, right? Listen to this. Listen to this real quick, man. How can you make, me into a pay-per-view star? Well, you ain't never done it before. Well, we did it with Floyd Mayweather. Well, part of that was Top Rank, him getting the notoriety on Top Rank. Part of that was also him fighting on the biggest boxing network, and it wasn't no DAZN. It wasn't no Showtime. Wasn't a major player at the time. It was HBO, and everything else was secondary. So it was different. Floyd Mayweather had the gateway to an established audience. Like HBO was doing like 5 to 10 million viewerships a weekend. That's what HBO was used to. 5 to 10 million viewership. 5 to 10 million people every weekend is chilling for Boxing After Dark and Championship Boxing. So without that platform, if I'm on Showtime, like even Fox not doing those type of numbers. That was the average between 5 to 10 million. And they was paying them far less. I gotta get Earl Spence $4 million for him to do 2 million viewerships on Fox or 3 million viewerships. Like I was paying, I'm just saying hypothetically, I was paying Mayweather on HBO $1.5 million, $2 million, and he was getting me 5 to 6, 7. This is hypothetical, 7 million. Give me 7 million viewerships, 5 to 7. So you kind of got to understand why HBO pulled out of the boxing game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. Al Heyman ran a checkup on Al Heyman is responsible for everybody getting money. He started that on HBO. That's why HBO kicked him off, because they had wasted so much money, and they had wasted so much money into Andre Berto and a lot of other fighters. He was just milking the fuck out of them for all the money, and then they wasn't getting a return on ratings on the fights they wanted to see and shit like that. So Al Heyman is put, for the most part, he's raised the financial bar for fighters. But you would think, oh man, we want to see these fighters get their money. But guess what? Now it's a cause and effect. I spoke on this in the video earlier. It's a cause and effect. The cause and effect is they getting more money now, but guess what? They getting more money fighting the fights you don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? They get more money fighting the fights that you don't want to see. And when it's time to make those fights that you do want to see, the mid-level fights, Sean and Earl, Keith and Pacquiao, that should be hypothetically should be on regular TV, regular Fox or regular Showtime. Now you got to pay $75 for a fight that you may have got on the co-main event on HBO. Okay, you might have got that fight on the co-main event. Some of these fight cards might have opened up a HBO telecast, and a lot of them might have been a regular HBO After Dark or championship caliber HBO telecast. But now you paying $75 instead for the standard $15 for HBO. So now you getting fighters fighting once, twice, 3 times. You ain't getting them fight once, 2, 3, 4. You getting to fight 1 or 2 times a year. And then you be like, okay, that's cool. I heard the argument, oh, I don't want these fighters, that's too many times a year. Really, it's not. Because if you always in fight mode and you take a vacation for 2 or 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Or a month, and you go home, take another 2 or 3 weeks off, you should be in training camp mode. Not necessarily in camp, but you should be training to get ready to go into camp. And what that do is that helps a fighter, because one, you don't got guys getting into domestic disputes. You don't get guys going to the strip club punching strippers. You don't get them fighting bartenders. You don't have them getting sexual harassment cases or DUIs because you in the gym. You stay in the gym. And then you won't worry about guys missing weight. You know what I'm saying? What you finding out now with social media with this generation is these fighters don't train unless they got a fight coming up. They don't train unless they got a fight coming up. They don't train unless they got a fight coming up. Virgil Hunter just said it about Amir Khan. I like to see Amir Khan train before, in between camps. These guys don't train. So what they doing is out here eating, not living right, drinking, smoking, some of them. You know what I'm saying? These dudes not living right. So when they get into camp, they always in tune-up fights. They're always in tune-up mode. So you fighting twice a year, and you really fighting maybe a mandatory and then a mid-level contender. Really, out of most sanctionable bodies, outside the top 5 is pretty much vagabonds, bums. garbachitos, garbage fighters. And when I say bums, I say not so good. So really, once you look at it from that aspect, as far as guys not training in between fights, guess what's happening? You talking about, oh, they fight too much, their body gonna wear down. No, their body gonna deteriorate from not being active enough. And when it's time to hit that fourth or fifth gear, and when it's time to step up and fight the Lomachenko's, or it's time to step up and fight the Canelos, the Jerry Hurts, J Rocks, or whatever elite fighters, the Errol Spence's your division, when it's time to step up and fight those type of guys, you don't know what the fourth, fifth, sixth gear is. Because half your camp, half your 10 to 8 week camp is you trying to cut, 30, 40, 50 pounds. It's not, I mean, you really half your camp is trying to cut the weight. The other half is then strategy. So at the end of the day, where do you get to improve in camp? And really by them not being active enough, it's hurting them. If they was active, like you wouldn't even, these dudes would be so much better than what they are, so much proven than what they are, and they'd be a lot sharper. You can't just tune up in the gym. You can't just tune up in the gym, and that's the problem. It's not enough activity. They take 3 or 4 times. No, it's not. It's not too much. Because it cuts out spending a lot of excess money. It cuts out trouble, and it cuts down the weight. Your weight gonna be good. You should always be on weight. So you go into camp, you might have 10, maybe 15 pounds to shed. Mark, what's going on, man? What's going on? You might have, 15. What's going on? Seen and unseen boxing. You might have 10, 15 pounds to shed. So now your first 2 or 3 weeks of camp, you already shed the majority of that weight. You may be down to 6, 7 pounds, or you might be comfortable with 10 and cutting the rest of the weight. Joe, what's going on? 2 more weeks, 3 weeks into the fight. You know what I'm saying? So now you can improve. So where's the improvement coming from camp? And I know I didn't veered off. Where's the improvement coming from camp? Because if I'm spending half my camp cutting weight and the other half of my camp strategizing to fight a guy like Keith Thurman or fight a fucking Golovkin, like where do I improve at? I don't have time to improve. I got time to cut weight, then strategize. Where's the improvement at? It's not time for it. And a lot of fighters don't look at it that way. And where you improving at? Strategy is not improving. Where you improve, really where you improve at is in between fights. When you supposed to be in the gym when you come back from vacation. So you see why the progression of boxing ain't working. And you see why people not fighting. Don't get mad at Keith Thurman, because if you mad at Keith Thurman, you mad at 98% of boxers, because everybody think like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman the only one that's wearing it as a badge of honor. What's going on, Jack? Keith Thurman the only one that's wearing it as a badge of honor. He like, yeah, man, you know what? Yeah, I fight EJ when I fight him. It ain't big enough yet. Can't get mad at him. What's up, Lavish? I see you. Can't get mad, because you gotta get mad at Wilder, you gotta get mad at Errol Spence, all them things just like Keith Thurman. People say, well, Errol Spence want to fight Keith Thurman. He really want to fight Keith Thurman. Okay, that's cool. What about Terrence Crawford? Keith Thurman not available. What about fighting Keith Thurman? Oh, he want to get all the belts first. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't peep game, bro. A lot of people don't peep game. They don't see Errol Spence using Keith Thurman as an excuse. They don't see that. They don't see it. Even though people think Keith Thurman's scared of Errol Spence, and I believe true. I believe he has some fear of him, and I don't care what nobody say. But people don't see Errol Spence using Keith Thurman as a shield. Yeah, people don't see that. When it comes to Terrence Crawford, I want to fight Sean, get the easy belt. I want to get all the belts on my side of the streets, then make the fight happen. We all know that he ain't going to never run down Keith Thurman. But people don't look at it from that aspect because they too blind. They blind to the situation. But I see exactly what he's doing, man. Game recognized game. I've done that shit as a kid. You know, I've done that shit as a kid. He said that get all the belt first is Spence beats Bud. He'll be recognized as the best welterweight. Fuck them belt. Exactly. I've been saying that, Javier. But quote unquote, I don't think Earl's scared, bro. I mean, you can say whatever you want to say. Did I say he was scared? Did I say he was scared? You said it. You must be thinking he's scared. Because y'all talking about when Keith Thurman name brought up. I mean, when Earl Spence name brought up to Keith Thurman, Earl Spence don't have a good reaction when Terrence Crawford name brought up. I don't like his reaction. You know, we're just keeping it 100 here. I'm telling you, every time Terrence Crawford name, even when they met, if you listen to what Earl was talking about, if you listen to what Earl was talking about, he was talking about other shit. Oh, I'm gonna get Sean Porter belt first, and then you know what? I'm gonna build Noah's Ark, and then you know what? Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna part the Red Sea, and then I'm gonna get Keith Thurman, and then I want to have a homecoming in Dallas to show off my 3 belts, and then I want to paint my garage, and then after I paint my garage, and then I trade my Maserati in for a new Maserati, then I fight you. That's what that nigga was doing. You know what I'm saying? JD Films was going on. I mean, that's what's going on. He said Keith or Manny should vacate. Then that belt might fall into Bob Arum hands. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the satisfaction of getting a vacant belt. The whole point of fighting Keith Thurman is get the satisfaction of being in a big fight and to get the experience to fight Terrence Crawford. That's what it's about. The Keith Thurman fight just ain't about a strap for Errol Spence. I hope y'all ain't been bamboozled or fooled. That fight is about getting prepared for Terrence Crawford. That's what the fight is really about. In the belt is first off, but that fight is getting prepared for Terrence Crawford. That's a preparation fight. You know what I'm saying? 2 athletic welterweights. You know, Keith Thurman is looked at as bigger, but really, Bud is bigger than Terrence Crawford, or I mean Errol Spence. I mean not Errol Spence, but Keith Thurman. He's bigger than him. Watch what I tell you. That dude is gonna continue to grow in that division. Keith Thurman not that fucking big. Keith Thurman like what 5'7". I thought Keith Thurman was like 5'10" or some shit like that. But he ain't that big. But don't nobody want to hear that part. And I'm telling y'all, Errol Spence is using Keith Thurman like a shield. Anytime Bud, I want to get all the belts first. I want to get Keith Thurman's belt first. I'm like, all right, I feel you. But I see through what he's doing, man. He can't fool me. He can't fool me. I didn't watch boxing so long, bro. He just can't fool me. I'm not saying that he's scared of Bud, but I'm just saying he ain't in the rush to fight him. And like Bob Arum said today, man, he said the fight can happen in October. You know, we could talk about the PBC budget, and he basically said PBC putting on so many pay-per-views that the budget kind of fucked up. And really, what Bob Arum, what Al Heyman has done, is that he overcompensated his fighters to a point where they ain't gonna fight certain fighters for less than $5 million a piece. They're not. They're not gonna fight certain fighters for that amount of money. Because hey, Keith Thurman got 3.5 to fight Leonard Bundu. All right. He got 3.5 to fight Leonard Bundu. So you telling me, hey, you telling me he gonna fight Earl for the same amount on regular Fox, or he gonna fight Danny Garcia for the same amount at this point? No, it ain't gonna work that way. These dudes want elite dollar amount. Now Al Heyman plan is coming back to bite him in his ass. You know what? You can't keep all the kids happy. You know. He said Thurman looks soft at 47. What you talking about? He has to drop weight full camp. He must be talking about in the chat. Exactly. 3.5 to fight Bundu equal at least 7 million to fight Spence. And once you get into the 7 million mark, that's pay-per-view money. That's pay-per-view already. So John Black Johnny, what's going on? So what he's done is what Al Heyman done is fucked himself in the long haul. Because if these dudes don't get the money they want, then they can just walk to the zone. You know, they can walk the top rank. If they don't get the money they want. So at the end of the day, I mean, shit crazy. Fast Terman said Keith held the belt for 2 years without fighting. Shows they can do what they want for real. Shit more corrupt than the NCAA. Yeah, that's a great point. All they did was throw WBA some money to shut them up. In fact, what's so crazy about it, to kind of spin it off a little bit, Keith Thurman left in 2017, and then fought until January 2019. He's fought, you know, in I forgot what I was about to say. He fought last time 2019. The division ain't moved. The division hasn't moved. You know what? The division, it hasn't moved. Keith Thurman was hoping that the division had consolidated, where Errol Spence would have got the WBO, or whoever would have got the WBO, whoever got the WBC. You know, y'all seen him, John Black Johnny. Whoever would have got, one other guy would have had the belt. He came back in two tune-ups and then would have been an undisputed thing. He said PBC is starting to feel the pressure to make big fights, so Al is getting ready to sell. Yeah, it could be. Ain't nobody under contract, so they can do as they please. They could have made Thurman and Manuel Figueroa into a champion in recess, but they didn't want to do that. He held the WBC too long. Gave Danny and Sean, what's up, Sean? Gave Danny and Sean Porter a situation to hold out. You know what? And that's why I blast PBC, man. I see through they smoking mirrors, man. I see through it all. You know what? Gang, I understand what they're doing. It's from a business aspect. But they didn't fuck the money up for the entire sport. I'm not saying in a bad way, but we getting fucked in the legacy part. They done messed the money up. They done messed the money up big time. Because now everybody trying to keep up with PBC. The zone overcompensating. Eddie Hearn admitted that eventually we got to pay on regular going rate. Top rank overcompensating. You know, but remember, all of them act just like Keith Thurman, except for the young ones and the ones from other countries. They don't know no better. All these dudes become, you know, suit and tie guys. So when I hear, you know, at the end of the day, it's just to the point where you say you gotta stop supporting the weak fights. I'm gonna tell you where you can hurt them at even better. Don't even support when the fights they give you come. When AJ and Wilder happen, don't pay for that shit. Even on his own. Stream that motherfucker. Because if you boycott they regular fights, and you feel like they forced a big fight, no, I mean really, I thought about this. I was just sitting in bed or sitting in a chair one day, and I thought about it. I say, shit, Swift clearly what's going on. I'm thinking like, you know what? If we just boycott, you know, the regular Wilder fight, that shit ain't gonna matter because Showtime don't get no viewerships. People talking about, oh, Deontay Wilder had bad viewerships on Showtime, proves that he not the A side. Look here, AJ won't do 10% of that. You know what I'm saying, on his own. Everybody know, and a lot of UK guys don't know. Okay, a lot of UK guys don't know shit about America. Let me say that. My back fucking up like a motherfucker, tight as hell. Hey, give me a pull-up bar in the basement or some shit. Loosen it up. Get old shit, start getting hurt and shit. But hey, the thing about it, the UK guys don't know shit about America. 990,000 on Showtime. It hasn't been done only by Deontay Wilder in recent memory. Kell Brook didn't do it versus Errol Spence. AJ didn't do it versus Klitschko. Mikey and Adrian Broner didn't do it. Neither have the Charlos done it. Deontay Wilder is the only one I can think of in recent history that surpassed 1 million viewerships, and that's when he fought Luis Ortiz. Showtime is nowhere near HBO in subscribers. It's nowhere near ESPN because ESPN don't have a subscriber base. Anybody that paid for regular basic cable, you get ESPN with your basic cable package, and Fox is accessible as long as you have, you know, the little TV converter box now. It used to be the antenna you plug in the back, but now it's changed. I don't know about the UK. So Showtime it's like just like the step. It ain't even a step brother. It's like the fucking distant cousin of premium network television. It's not Sky. Sky would be more comparable to HBO, I believe. So they don't have the subscriber base to do $2, $3, $4 million. You know what I'm saying? Thurman and Porter was on CBS. That was on CBS. That wasn't on Showtime. You gotta remember that was on CBS. Yep. Yeah, so Fox do have the most eyes in any given moment. That is true. So you look at them, you just look at that situation, and you're like, man, when people talk about the viewer, it's certain shit I don't even jump into no more. You know what? It's getting pointless going back and forth with people. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like it's going back and forth. Ain't no point in debating. At the end of the day, you know, a lot of us had alliances before C4 was going on. A lot of us was cool, and now a lot of these fights ain't happening. You know, like Hatman was cool with everybody. This whole AJ and Deontay Wilder thing has drew a divide in the community, and then you put another divide in there. You talking about Crawford, you talking about Errol Spence and Kell Brook. That made a divide. Now you got a divide in the black community between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You know, you got a divide between the Gervonta Tank Davis lovers and haters. You got a divide, another divide that's always been there between black and Mexicans and Mexicans in the UK and black in the UK. It's so many divides in boxing. A lot of these divides, anything doing with a fighter, it shouldn't be a divide. The fight should already been done. AJ and Wilder should be smashed. You know, what started that was Mayweather and Pacquiao. Mayweather left a lot of bad habits in the sport of boxing. I'm just talking about business-wise. You know what? You know, and it wasn't like the shit was intentional. You know, Floyd had bad hands. So Floyd's body was breaking down. You talking about head, shoulders, knees, and toes? Like he should have been out the game a long time ago. And people just think, oh, I could fight once or twice a year. Like that nigga was getting $20 million when he started a fight. He was getting $20 million when he fought De La Hoya in the 80-20 split, I think it was. He got $20 million. You know, he retired and shit, come back. Okay, I'm getting 30 million. Come back, I'm getting 50 million. It manifests to 100 million, almost a quarter billion, almost 300 million. Like you can fight once or twice a year when you touching 100 million. A lot of these niggas ain't never touched 20. Christian, what's going on? Angel Santos, what's going on? A lot of these dudes ain't touched 20. They happy off of making 10 million off 2 fights a year, if that. Like that ain't no real money. Like LeBron getting shit with endorsements. LeBron clearing 100 million a year, probably not even including his investments. And they just so happy to be content with making 10, 12 a year. Like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're able to double and triple it up outside of boxing. But I'm of the elk or of the see what's going on or the learning tree of like I get it now. You know, when you procrastinate and you bullshit, you leave a lot of shit undone. You know what I'm saying? But when you get it now, you get it out the way now, and you beat it down, you know, you knock it out the park, you know, just like yard work. You bullshit. Before you know it, it's Sunday. You could have did this shit Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. You could have had a brew sipping in your backyard or enjoying golf or just, you know, under the AC chilling. But now you wait to Sunday, it's fucking 100 degrees outside. Now you got to cut the grass in 100 degrees for the city to give you a ticket. Had you went on and knocked that bitch out Thursday, you had to worry about it. And a lot of these fighters gonna wish they had knocked that shit out Thursday, if you catch the analogy. You know, a lot of these dudes gonna be fighting when they 39, 40, 41 for no apparent reason. While you young, you could have doubled your net worth. You could have doubled your assets. You could have doubled your money. You know what I'm saying? You could have doubled your money fighting 1 or 2 times a year. Could have stayed active, but like I said, man, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm in on this part. All these guys think like Keith Thurman. All these guys think like Keith Thurman. That's it. Keith Thurman say it. They do that. He said, I just watched Harry Fury get beat up in Canada. 8th best heavyweight garbage shit. Free boxing on Channel 4. He lost? Harry Fury lost? So, you know, it is what it is, man. People think this is boxing. Hold on, give me a minute. People think this is boxing fight once or twice a year. Hell no, man. He said, why would you compare any boxer outside of Floyd to LeBron money? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, appreciate it. Get the fuck up out of here. No, block that bitch. It ain't just about LeBron money, nigga. It's niggas that worse than getting LeBron money. It's niggas that's worse than getting LeBron money. John Wall getting $40 fucking million, bro. $41 million starting next season, bro. Get the fuck up out of here. $41 million. Plus he got to deal with Adidas. So he getting about $60 million next year. Let's just say 50 something, 51 to be nice. Stupid ass. Tobias Harris about to get $40 million next year. $40 million. Reggie Jackson doubled them this year. Reggie Jackson made about $20 million this year. No telling what investments he got. Since you want to be Mr. Smart Ass. Zion Williamson about to sign a multi-million dollar $100 million shoe deal. He worth $100 million off rip before he even dribbled basketball. Let's say you make $10 million before taxes a year. Let's say you Earl Spence, you make $10 million before taxes, right? It take you 10 years to make $100 million. This nigga worth $100 million in a day. He make that soon as the nigga before he dribble the ball, before he get a team, he worth $100 million. So come on, bro. It ain't just about LeBron, nigga. You talking about, nigga? Jimmy Butler about to get $40 million. He nowhere near a max player. Niggas just want to be retarded and shit, man. And then you got these motherfuckers who don't know shit about boxing, right? You got these Braylon Wells, appreciate. He say, "Oh, what's good?" He said, "Your last Gray Roasted video was the gospel truth. Shame on Al Heyman for protecting his kid, Leo Santa Cruz. Shame on anyone who criticized Gary if he leave PBC." I'm gonna touch on that in a minute, right? And he said John Wall was robbing the bank. You ain't lying, man. Bradley Beal about to break that motherfucker. Nah, stopped him in second round. Shit show though. But like you got motherfuckers going around saying Wilder deserve a 50-50 split, man. Fuck all that, man. When you in the business world, man, you leave your feelings at the door, okay? You know, if you ever I ain't never negotiate no huge business deals. I'm your average Joe, but I sure read a lot. You know what I'm saying? I sure watch a lot of shit. I watch a lot of entrepreneurships and shit. I watch a lot of different things that go on. You know what? When it comes to business, you leave your feelings at the front door. Leave your feelings on the porch. You leave your feelings on the porch. So whatever disrespect that he got through the media, Deontay Wilder, however disrespect, however they tried to butt break him, whatever they want to say, or strip him of his masculinity, or whatever, hey, that ain't got no bearing on his business and his business deal. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to business, all your personal feelings or how you was disrespected, hey, you bottle that shit up, you box it up, save it for the square circle. So anybody saying, oh, Eddie disrespected him, AJ disrespected him, he deserved 50-50, fuck him. Don't even, I would turn that shit off. I don't even want to hear what the fuck you guys say. I'll wait till you get to the next subject. Or I'll wait for the next video. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait till the next fucking video. I got this motherfucker from Myers. Maybe have Walmart. You get it from Walmart. Maybe Walmart might carry them. Yeah, maybe. Depending on what size you is. But fucking all that personal feeling shit, man, fuck what them niggas talking about. That bitch ain't no 50-50 fight. Unless you motherfucking Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. Real talk. If AJ said the fight need to happen in the UK, that's where Deontay Wilder should be going. Real talk. I've said it from day one. Deontay Wilder was going to have to compromise to fight Anthony Joshua. And the split should be, in actuality, the split should be, you know, with him bringing 3 titles, the split should be 70-30 in Anthony Joshua's favor. But since Deontay Wilder got a nice little buzz and his star power is going, it should be a 60-40 split. It should be a 60-40 split. That should be the split. 60-40. As simple as that. It's a 60-40 split. Without that Tyson Fury fight, it's a 70-30 split. And You know, he did say in Vegas in America, but like I said, if you wanted to go to motherfucking, he wanted to happen in the UK, they should do it wherever the fuck he say happen. AJ is the dude with 3 belts. AJ is not mandated to fight Deontay Wilder. He's not. Deontay Wilder, he tried to be the boss of the situation when he offered the 50 million. He did. He tried to be the boss of the situation. He said offer him the 50. He said no. Now Deontay Wilder be getting damn near 50 fighting him. He'll be getting whatever the zone want to give him to him, 80 million. But Deontay Wilder can't be the A side and then bring 1 belt to the table. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, it's the most prestigious belt. See, I ain't trying to hear that shit. And like I said in my other video, Al Heyman should pick up the difference. They should pay him the 50-50 split out their pocket because they made Anthony Joshua champion. Don't forget it. He said titles don't make it. You don't put your asses in the seats. No one know. Nobody trying to hear that shit, bro. Nobody trying to hear that shit. Real talk. Real talk. Now titles don't matter. No, they do matter. This is an undisputed clash. The motherfucker with 3 titles, that's Anthony Joshua. And on top of that, the motherfucker who network paying the money out is the zone. So if the money is with you, remember y'all was saying, oh, you know, and Deontay Wilder, the A side. We was going around saying he the A side. He the A side. He the A side. He got the 50 million. You know, he got the 50 million. The money's in the bag there, Joshua. I mean, did we not forget that Eddie Hearn in the zone, with the zone, who was a partnership with Eddie Hearn, is fronting the bag? They front the bag. Now Showtime want to go ahead and match it, and they want to guarantee them $80 and $40 million, whatever it may be, and they want to match it. Then Deontay Wilder can be the A side. However you want to say it. However you want to cut the cake. Because Deontay Wilder should have jumped on that Klitschko shit. He should have fought Klitschko. So at the end of the day, you know, people want to get mad and shit, but the actuality is it's 3 titles to 1. I don't care about none of the other shit. Asses in the seat. Deontay Wilder ain't no fucking Floyd Mayweather, no Manny Pacquiao. The motherfuckers act like he didn't walk into the building and sold 1 million pay-per-views. Like he smell 1 million, like he make 1 million pay-per-views, man. Fuck up out of here with that bullshit, man. You know what you got to do. It shouldn't even matter about this. If somebody giving you guaranteed money, it shouldn't matter about the split. It shouldn't matter about the fucking split. Real talk. It shouldn't. You tell me where Deontay Wilder making $40 million at. You tell me where the zone is the reason Wilder got 20 million fighting Brazil. They said, you know what? We give you 20 million to fight Brazil to make up the difference of the Joshua and the Wilder split. But and then Showtime had to match that 20. Well, CBS and Showtime had to match that 20. You know, so it is what it is. I mean, people want to sit there and they want to rationalize this shit, but just ask me this. Shoe was on the other foot. If the shoe was on the other foot and Wilder had three belts and AJ had 1, and everything you saying about Wilder was, oh, he sell out, you know, all the shows and he's this big star. Let's just say that was AJ and Deontay had 1 belt. Y'all be saying it's a 70-30 split. It's an 80-20 split in favor of Deontay Wilder. So you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. At the end of the day, it shouldn't even matter to Wilder if it's a 60-40 split or whatever, because if you feel like you can beat this man, guess what? Like, everything is on you next time. When you fight Tyson Fury, make that difference up. Now you can tell Fury you get a 70-30 split. You're going to make that money back. Because if it's going to be the end of AJ, or if he got the balls to rematch you, get another payday. You go back, you can fight Tyson Fury, you can fight Luis Ortiz, you can take care of Dillian White. But if you wait now, if you Deontay Wilder now, you wait now, you fight Ortiz and Kozlowski and Dillian White and Tyson Fury, once you fight Anthony Joshua, it's over with. Ain't nobody else to fight. FN Jabo ain't going to be ready. The boys ain't going to be ready, or the Gorman winner, boys winner ain't going to be ready. Tony Yoka cheating ass ain't going to be ready. Joe Joyce, what he going to bring to the table? what you should do now is get AJ out the way. If you feel like you can knock him out, just take whatever they give you. They give you 40 million flat, take it. You're not gonna make that nowhere else. Take the 40, and if you got to get the 40 again and beat him in a rematch, take it. That's 80. Just say, even without a rematch, just give me my 40 million to the zone. If we don't rematch again, cool. You beat AJ, and then if AJ don't want the rematch, right? If AJ don't want the rematch, you say, you know what? I want to fight, Joseph Parker for my 40. Or I want to fight Puev for my for 40. You could take another fight of lesser magnitude. If AJ don't want the rematch, take the 40. You'd have made $80 million fighting AJ. And if he don't want the rematch, fighting Puev, you'd have made 80. Then how much money is the Tyson Fury fight working? You know what I'm saying? Tell AJ to take Wilder offers. Man, I ain't got to take Wilder. He got one belt. What does it fucking matter? This nigga ain't Pacquiao or Mayweather. Ain't no fucking offer. Nigga, the zone paying the money. So who the A side? The zone paying the money. That's what the fight going to. The zone. The very zone that everybody tried to get to burn down. That's making false reports saying they going out of business. Don't matter about the USA. The zone fronting the money. The zone. Tell Showtime to match it. Tell Fox to match it. They won't. They won't match it. So I got 3 belts. If my network giving you the money, hey, you better buck dance your ass right on over here and dance on his own. Because if they cared about Deontay Wilder enough, why won't they lock Wilder into a long-term deal with Showtime and Fox? If Wilder's just this so big star, if Mayweather said, I'm coming back tomorrow, I bet Showtime give him a contract. I bet Showtime give him a deal. I bet if AJ say, you know what? I want to sign a long-term deal with the zone. Get the fuck up out of here. Get up out of here. And AJ said, I don't want to sign a long-term deal with the zone, right? I want to go to Showtime. Showtime will lock AJ up, bro. What a deal. They'll lock him up with a deal. So if Mayweather's such a big enough name, why don't Showtime lock him up or Fox lock him up with a deal? Huh? Why ain't nobody want to get Deontay Wilder a deal? Top Rank tried to give him a deal. He didn't like it. So why Showtime won't lock up Deontay Wilder? Why Fox won't lock up Deontay Wilder? So at the end of the day, okay then. He ain't, what's up, School Man? He ain't Mayweather. He ain't Mayweather. He ain't Pacquiao. And that's just the fact of the matter is. And then, like I said before I was rudely interrupted, tell Al Heyman to pick up the tab. Who made Anthony Joshua champion or title holder? That was Al Heyman. Deontay Wilder was already the WBC champion. He had already beat Bermane Stiverne, right? If I'm not mistaken. PBC just got a belt with Charles Martin. They just got a belt with Charles Martin. He beat Glow's Gwauke, whatever it was, that tore his ACL in the ring. I don't think that guy fought back again. He never fought again, right? Put him right there. Charles Martin can either fight Deontay Wilder and unify, or he can fight Anthony Joshua and unify. Eddie Hearn paid $7 million for the belt. So if Eddie Hearn got $7 million to give to Charles Martin, why couldn't Al Heyman match that and give him $7 million to fight Deontay Wilder? Do you think Anthony Joshua is not better than Wilder? It's not a huge gap, but Wilder a better fighter. Now, Anthony Joshua that fought Dominic Breazeale and Latimer Klitschko, if that guy come back, it'll be closer, but he gone. So Al Heyman should pick up the difference. So if it's an 80-40, it's 80-40 where Joshua get 80 million and Wilder get 40 million, he should pay the 40 million difference because he's responsible for creating Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's first title attempt came from Al Heyman. People forget that. Al Heyman did that. You don't see videos being made about that. You don't see videos made about that. Joshua ain't better skill-wise. Joshua ain't got no skills. Joshua don't have no skills no more, bro. He's not better. Anthony Joshua is just as fundamentally bad as Deontay Wilder. He just looked textbook. He don't slip. He don't bend. His back leg don't have no bending straight up. His jab ain't shit. His left hook is slapping. Deontay Wilder's a better fighter. He might be unorthodox and AJ look classic, but no, AJ ever since the Klitschko fight, AJ has regressed. He's regressed. And people don't want to admit it, or they just don't know shit about boxing. But Wilder's a better fighter. He may not look fundamental, technically sound, but once you look at AJ, he just like a broomstick, stiff. It's no wibble, it's no wobble, it's no slick to his game. Nothing. Once you hit him, he go into survival mode. AJ don't even punch as hard to translate to pound for pound hard is Triple G. I believe a guy like FN Jabwe probably punch harder than Anthony Joshua. Not saying he's a better fighter. Wilder should beat Ortiz. I mean, I think AJ might have a chance of beating Ortiz at this point. He's a little older. And a little bit more like his last two performances ain't look that good, but I also was saying about excuse me. About Wilder. I forget as well that Wilder, if he fights Anthony Joshua now, the Dillian White fight becomes much bigger even in the UK, wherever you want to fight him at. All the type of fights, you get more money. But if you clear the division out now, you can be fighting Dillian White making $10 million, where you can make $20, $30 million fighting Dillian White. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's the huge difference. If Wilder get AJ out now, all his fights from now on, and he get him out there in spectacular fashion, E-Man East, what's going on? Every fight after the Joshua fight or fights, the rematch if he has one, each one of those fights rises in value. Y'all see what I'm saying? Each fight rises in value. If you fight Dillian White right now, it's probably a $12 million fight. You know what I'm saying? 8 to Wilder, 4 to Dillian White. It's an $8 million fight. But if you wait, you fight AJ, now you come back. Now Sky might be like, you know what? We give you 30, 25 to fight Dillian White in the UK. We'll front the bread. Now Tyson Fury fight, that went from I don't know how much money that fight was worth. But now that fight goes to like 70-30 in your favor. He don't bring shit. That lineal shit don't mean nothing. It's mythical like the pound for pound list. Now, if that's a $100 million fight, you getting 70, he getting 30 million. You beat him, might be a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? Now you might be getting 70 of $200 million. See, Deontay Wilder ain't playing this game right. You don't knock out or knock off the Dillian Whites, the Ortizes, the Koznalskis. You don't knock them off first, Deontay Wilder. Because then you fighting them for pretty much market value. Your market value right now. You beat AJ. And if you got to rematch him or get a soft touch after that, everything after that is way bigger. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, almost 100% bigger. I knock off AJ now. Now they treating me like a king now. I got all the belts. Everybody want a shot. Okay, AJ don't want to rematch me. Hey, give me 40 million in zone to knock off Puev. And then you get the 50-0, 51-0. Call it the quits. Not sure how many fights he got right now. The Dillian White fight went from a $12 million fight to they probably going to give you 20, 30 to come to the UK and beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Then the Luis Ortiz fight is that much more bigger. Then Konowski, that's just that much more bigger. Then what if AJ get it together? He won another fight. He finally won his rematch. That's just that much more bigger. But if Klitschko come out and say, hey, they're giving us 150 million to fight in Germany. That's just that much more bigger. Oh, Joseph Parker won a shot now? Okay, that's my little soft tune-up. This that much bigger. They're not playing the game right, bro. Yeah, he said he wanted to. I heard he not. Shelly Finkel said he not attending. because AJ didn't attend his fight. But John Skipper will be there with Shelly Finkel. But they don't thinking right, bro. They don't think right, bro. That's just. I've never seen that hard Gravetsky fight. But that's just basic shit right there. You about to go get your arms and your ass beat up and your shoulders and take a beating for what you can make better long term. Bro, these fighters clearly forgot Pretty Boy Floyd fought big names in order to get big back. Yeah, right. Real back, excuse me. Ronald Jenkins, what's going on? FN Jabway, he got a long way to go. You can tell he hit fluidity. Oh, he's so slow. I'm like, what the fuck y'all think every heavyweight is like Muhammad Ali? George Foreman was slow. You know what I'm saying? Frazier was slow. I mean, Frazier wasn't slow. Frazier had some good head movement, but y'all get what I'm saying. Everybody, man, everybody ain't the Flash. And Jabway gonna pick up speed and fluid. It's mostly fluidity. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly fluidity. He'll pick up fluidity. I'm not worried about that. He gonna pick up fluidity. Dan Du Bois, he not gonna be looking like he. Go watch Triple G versus Kassim Uma. That's a prime example. And then watch Triple G versus any of his current fights. And you tell me you don't see the difference of fluidity from his robotic style. It happens. So like I said before, Wilder playing the game wrong. He getting bad advice. Fuck that man. Fuck Tyson Fury. Fuck Luis Ortiz right now. Beat AJ and your market value is gonna shoot through the roof. It's going to shoot through the roof. A Dillian White fight, you just went from you getting 8, 10, 12 million right now, probably not even that, to you possibly getting 20, 30 million dollars over in the UK. Or wherever they choose to have it at. Luis Ortiz fight, that just became a 20, 30, 40 million dollar fight. Without the help of investors and stuff. I mean, come on, man. Come on. And Ortiz does nothing for him right now, but down the road it could be. When you establish pay-per-view stars, you can fight anybody, for the most part. Plus, it was a great first fight. You know what I'm saying? So you look at stuff like that, man. And somebody was talking about Gary Russell, man. But hey, man, first person to email me, bro, I'll give you something from the Health Blaze. Maybe like $10, $15. First person to email me, bro. So whoever emailed me first, I'll give y'all something, bro. So y'all can cop from over. I gotta start giving this shit away before I re-up again. He said Wilder won't get AJ fight at 50. No 50-50, bro. He shouldn't. He shouldn't get 50-50, man. We just keeping it real, man. Ain't no rationalize that shit, man. Take what you can get. If you feel like you can beat Anthony Joshua, there's no point of holding up the situation. There's no point of holding it. Because guess what? Whatever you lose in the grand scheme of things, if they give Joshua 80 has been rumored, and they give Wilder 40, I guarantee you, if you beat Anthony Joshua, you will make that 40 million right. You'll make it right back in no time. And some. But he getting some bad advice. You know? They shouldn't do. I have never seen Gorman fight. But they shouldn't do that fight right now. He said if Wilder beat AJ, then basically anybody he fight after that, he will get paydays like Mayweather guy versus Berto Guerrero. Bet on yourself. Exactly. But he not looking at it from that point. He looking at it from I'm angry, I'm mad, they disrespect. He looking at it from a person standpoint. He not looking at it as a business standpoint of view. It's been people that have been in multi-million-dollar business deals who got disrespected. You know what I'm saying? But they leave that shit on the floor. They check that shit at the door. All right, let's go back and negotiate again. You know, how you think multi-million-dollar deals get closed? It's disrespect when you come into a deal and they say, "Well, we'll give you 500,000." Like, nigga, 500,000. Like, nigga, I was making $1 million in the street, you know, selling rap records. I was doing 500,000 just doing shows. I upload my shit off the PIF. You know? Like, nigga, I'm worth $3 million. That's disrespectful. Let me get up and leave. Like, y'all wasting my time to talk about 500,000 360 deal? Oh, fuck that. They call him back. All right, we give you $3 million and whoopty whoop. Come on, man. If it was all about respect and disrespect, nigga, like most bills won't get done. Most deals won't get done. And that's what you got to understand. You got, as men, we don't hold on to shit. We not supposed to. As men, we not supposed to hold on to shit. Let me say it again. As men, we are not supposed to hold on to shit. We not. Check your ego at the door. I done argue with some niggas playing 2K. I done see niggas argue at dice games. I don't shoot dice. I done see niggas, argue, everywhere. I done seen niggas, go outside, throw hands, whatever it may be, argue over shit. But at the end of the day, like, they got over that shit. Now, only thing that really, grinds motherfuckers' gears, what grind niggas' gears is really over money and women. Now, over a woman, niggas a die over that shit. Nigga over money, niggas a die. But I done seen niggas put differences to get aside over women. I done seen people put differences aside over money. So at the end of the day, it ain't even about that. You put that shit on the side. That shit happened yesterday. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. So I'm not like, I don't hold on to shit. Though. I don't forget what niggas done done. Now, if you do something that's catastrophic, that I feel what may be catastrophic to you may not be catastrophic to me, and what may be catastrophic to me might not be catastrophic to you. I had a homeboy that broke up with his girl yesterday because she lied. I don't know if they got back together. I assume they probably did. But for me, if my girl lied about certain things, I ain't tripping about it. Now, if she lied about niggas and shit of that nature, I understand. Like, there's no second chances on that one. But, everybody got their certain tolerance. You know what I'm saying? You may say, no smoking in the crib, and a nigga smoke your crib. You like, man, you got to go. Don't come back. I might be like, bro, hey, man, hey, can you light that shit up outside? Man, go outside, smoke that shit. Oh, man, I forgot. Boom. There's certain time. It's like you going over your boy house, and his mama say, take off your shoes. You come my door, you forget or some shit like that. Her tolerance level. So what I might let my chick get away with, you may not. Because insecurities, or she might have did this and that. So, like I said, each man kind of got his own type of code and shit like that. You might be like, yeah, man, your boy, your boy might say, shoot me up the street and say he got 20 in gas, he only give you 10. I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. You might be like, man, ain't no big deal, bro. Next time, just tell me you ain't got it. For me, I might be like, hell no, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I mean, I ain't doing that shit. So it's different. It's different. Niggas got different tolerance levels for different stuff. And I've seen that throughout life, man. Eventually, would say zero tolerance policy over here. You lie. You only, I don't really trip about certain things. Shit. Like she lied, be like, I sent whoopty whoop some money, and I told her don't send the money no more, and she sent it. I ain't mad about no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I mailed that letter off, but you didn't mail it off. I really ain't tripping. You know what? I got 2 or 3 days to send it. I just spend the $15 or $20 at the post office and send it. Certain shit I ain't tripping about. Now, if you lying and if you was over a bitch house and y'all had some niggas over there, then yeah, you cut off. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody perfect. Everybody done lied to their bitch up in here before. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done lied. If you made it that far in life, everybody done lied. But it's certain tolerance level too. If she get to lying about small shit for no reason, then you should cut that bitch off. She lying about petty shit. I was at Jamaica house. Nah, and the bitch was at another nigga. Then yeah. If you got them type of whereabout problems, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah. Then I understand it, but hey, every man is different. But she get the small line about small shit consistently, nah, bro. Nah. Or she get the lie and say, "Oh, I didn't mail the letter off because I didn't get time, and I just told you I was gonna do it." And whoopty whoop. Yeah, I ain't worried about no shit like that. I thought you was getting mad at some shit like that. Like, all right, yeah, ain't shit to trip about. You know what I'm saying? He said if she lied about minor shit, what else could she be lying about? You gotta find out. That's if you got them type of bitch problems. If you ain't got your chick on the leash or you don't know where your chick at, then you got deeper problems. Because everybody fucking lie. Everybody fucking lie. You could be married to a bitch and didn't even know certain things about her, and she lied about it. And then you find out 10, 5, 1 year into your marriage. Like I said, I ain't tripping about certain shit. You know, I ain't tripping about certain shit. He said dishonesty is the worst. Everybody dishonest to a certain extent. You ain't gonna find no pure heart bitch that's gonna tell you the 100% truth about everything. You're not gonna find nobody like that, bro. It's just true. You ain't gonna find, if you looking for a golden bitch that's gonna be perfect, like, no, everybody flawed. How can you want perfection and you ain't perfect? Real talk. Real talk. You can't be out here getting mad and shit. Oh, she lied about going grocery shopping. Now, if she lied about she took your abortion money and didn't get an abortion, then you got deeper problems. He said 21 Savage said loyalty over love. Yeah, but you can lie and still be loyal. What the fuck you mean? Real talk. You can lie and still be loyal. He said you find your girl red-handed and still lying. You got difficult. You got more problems, bro. Yeah, that's not even like what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the bullshit. So I don't be giving a fuck. Long put it to you this way, bro. Long as I don't get shit, you know what I'm saying? Long as you ain't giving me no shit, I can't give. I don't want shit, nothing. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool with it, man. But I don't have that type of problem. You know, like if you got a chick that's always in the club and shit, like, no, bro. Just save yourself. Just save yourself the hassle. You can't put time in and build a relationship with no stripper chick, no hustler chick, no chick that's always got a Patron bottle in her hand. You can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, you can lie and be loyal. You got that shit in male relationships. Like your homeboy, like you seen his bitch with another nigga at the mall. But really, you don't lie to him. Like, what you think about Tamika? You like, man, I don't know her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to hurt that nigga, bro. So you just, you play the role and because certain niggas, man, in that situation. That's why I don't even judge. I don't give niggas advice no more. I try not to, and I don't judge certain people. I don't even. Like my man was like, he asked me like, what you think about Whoopty Whoop, his girl, because we all went to school together. But I didn't know her like that, so I wouldn't, even if I knew something bad about her, like I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm not about to put myself in a situation where I'm just not gonna do it, bro. Like I learned like being loyal can fuck a relationship up with your homeboy. Being too real can fuck a relationship up with your homeboy or your homegirl or your girlfriend. All that shit, you know what I'm saying? That can fuck it up. So sometimes you gotta roll with the punches and play your role. I just don't be saying shit no more, bro. Like nigga ask me, oh man, what you think about this? Man, I don't know, bro. Cause first thing they come out of dude's mouth is, oh, you hating, bro. For real, bro. Man, oh man, come on, man. Cause they gonna do what they gonna do regardless. They mind already pre-made up. What you think about this Cuddy and shit right here? Like, man, got rust on the bottom, bro. The way it turned, the accident, man, I'm gonna buy it, nigga. You just hating, nigga, because you ain't got a Cuddy out. I done been through all that shit, nigga. I've been on this earth for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? You think like, you see a homeboys, they got more shit than you, okay? I've been the type of nigga that, like, man, I'm happy for you, bro. It just made me be like, I need to step my game up. You know what I'm saying? I need to hustle harder. I need to bust my ass harder. It always motivated me to get higher. It always motivated me to go to the next level. I never looked at the nigga and say, oh man, that shit ain't shit, man. Whoopty whoop. Like, dude, I'd be like, man, good shit, bro. Good shit, Bob and Terry, whoever it is. Like, I'm motivated. I'm motivated. Like, man, I can't wait till I get me some shit like that, bro. I'm about to go hard in the paint. I'm always that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? But in return, it's never been like that for me. It's like it's been jealousy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas jealous. And I don't think I got much, even coming up. You don't think you got much. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice little spot, PlayStation, nice TV. Whoopty whoop. You bust your ass, you grinding. But a nigga be hating on you, bro. And you don't even know it. Niggas just be hating on you, hating on you, hating on you. just trying to hold you back. And that's why I left a lot of niggas where they at, bro. Because they wasn't elevating me to get to a certain place. Shout out to Ricky E in the super chat. Appreciate it, bro. They wasn't. I seen shit like when you get around females and shit, and niggas start dry hating and shit. You gotta pay attention to small shit like that, bro. When you get around females, niggas want to become comedians, and niggas want to tell jokes and shit, and they want to crack on you, like just small shit like that, dog. Like for young guys out there, pay attention to that, man. That show you who your friends is for real. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, like dog, just look at my outfit for the night, man. That shit alright, man. That ain't really shit. You be like, and you don't when you're younger. Excuse me, you don't pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? When you're younger, you don't pay attention to it. You just think they joking and shit. But that's they God honest feelings, bro. And I'd rather be by myself than hang with 10, 20 hating ass niggas that's just trying to, get over the top of you. A lot of niggas see your potential before you blow. And I learned that, bro. And I wonder, like, why niggas be jealous and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why niggas jealous, dog? Like, I ain't never been a no hating type of dude, bro. There's no reason to hate. It be niggas that like they got everything, jewelry, dope car, and they be the main ones that be hating. And that's what be wrong with black people. You know what I'm saying? Black people don't want to see nobody else be on their level. You know what I'm saying? You got people in your family that got good jobs, right? And I noticed this shit, man. And this is why I don't put a premium on family. One day my cousin got mad at me because I said shit. Fuck family. I trade family in for $1 million. I'm gonna turn that million to 100 million, 100 million to $1 billion. You feel me? But I basically said, like, man, fuck money, man, fuck family. Oh, that's fucked up, cuz. But at the same time, this is the same cousin. They ain't never went out the way and done shit for me. I done had niggas that stayed next door to me in my apartment as a kid, as a teenager, that done more for me. Nigga down the hall had a rap studio or whatever and taught us how to roll raps. Him teaching me how to write raps, that was more than my cousin ever done for me in my life. You feel me? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, like, how can I have a feeling? How can I act like we cool just because we related? Blood relation don't make you family. Because what have you done for me? If we was in the same foxhole, I don't even feel comfortable you being in my foxhole that you're going to have my back. That's what people got to understand. You think just because we family that you got my best interest, and I'm trying to pass that game down to my daughter and shit. Like, no. Them be the first niggas that put a knife in your back. So, yeah, I don't put a premium on family. I don't. Now, people that was there for me, yeah. But I don't put a premium on there. I had cousins I ain't seen in like 10, 15 years, And if I seen them in the streets, I wouldn't speak to them unless they spoke to me. But, it's just a sad truth of the reality of the situation. Because I'd have homeboys help me out before my family would. But that's just life. That's just life. You just unlocking the keys to life. And everybody love you when you in the casket. Everybody love you when you're on a deathbed. Or everybody love you when you up and you rich and you did something. But that's why it's best. Be quiet, bro. Be quiet, man. Before I get back to talking boxing, be quiet about your whereabouts, bro. Because I look on social media every day, and if I really wanted to get a drop on a nigga, if I really wanted to know where some of these hoes, I know exactly where they at. Flashing their cars, flashing their jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Flashing their kids, and all kids got this new, I just got paid. Like, nigga, I really can get the drop on you, bro. Like, really, if I wanted to touch you, and that's not what's going through my mind. But I know people out there that if they really wanted to touch you, all they gotta do is follow your social media and Facebook tell you right where your location at. One day somebody inboxed me or some shit like that or whatever, and I was selling something on Facebook, and Facebook got a feature where you can exactly tell where their address was at. This person stayed around the corner from me. I knew exactly where she was at, her address and everything. So had she done something to try to rob me, I would have beat her back to the crib. But a lot of motherfuckers don't know that. So when I'm on social media, I don't post my girl. I don't post my girl. I don't post my life. I don't post what I buy. I don't do that. I don't do that. Leave that shit to your real life. Because I don't confess my issues. I don't confess my problems on Facebook or nothing like that. That invites those type of devils and demons into your life. We debate sports, we talk shit, we joke, post memes, post shit of that nature. But I'll leave that personal shit off of there because that invites, negativity into any relationship you in. And that's just what it is. He said, I remember my brother come down to I'm riding with him over my friends. That's just me. Well, that's your brother. That's different. That ain't like your third cousin. You know what I'm saying? But certain niggas that wouldn't fuck with their brother. Depending on how the relationship with, but at the end of the day, that's somebody that, you grew up with, you know what I'm saying, that help, that you ate with. That's a totally different, that's family. Especially if y'all grew up in the same house, that's family. Because y'all actually was around each other 24/7. You spent thousands of hours with him. I'm talking about like uncles and cousins and motherfuckers like that. That's just family. But then again, it's some niggas that don't fuck with their brother. You know what I'm saying? If my brother keep stabbing in my back and keep doing dumb shit, I'm not gonna fuck with him. That's just me. I'm gonna give him a longer leash or a longer rope than I give, my friend. Like, all right, my brother can't cross me 3 times or 4 times or 5 times. Like, you gonna get him more opportunity. But if the nigga's just an idiot, he's an idiot. He just a hater, and you don't even take one mistake out here to get your head blown off and go to jail. Put it to you that way. But that's life. Y'all got any questions? I answered some questions, man. I got time today. I'm about to hop on my Xbox. Hopefully it didn't cool the fuck down, bro. Oh, 79 degrees instead of 86. It's 79 degrees now. I bought me a new Xbox controller finally so I could beat the shit out of my daughter in this fucking Mortal Kombat. I'm about to go up there and probably play some Call of Duty. You think Bud get a fight with Thurman Spence before 2020? Bob Arum said it can happen. It can happen this year. Bob Arum said they think about it in October because PBC pay-per-view slots all taken up. And I guess Earl Spence, and I'm just guessing here, I'm guessing Earl Spence don't want to fight Sean on regular spots. And if they did, they're gonna have to compensate him. And I don't think they wouldn't overcompensate him. The budget kind of funny, so that is what it is. But Jay Calderon got the video. Go to Jay Calderon page, man. He a real good brother, bro. Real good dude, man. Much love for him. Much respect for Jay Calderon, man. Fantastic dude. I ain't never heard him get out of character. I ain't never heard him, say no crazy nut shit or no racist shit or nothing. Jay Calderon boxing. So I've been knowing him for a couple years now. So I ain't never heard him say nothing bad, man, or disrespect me or nothing, or no shit like that. Or nobody else. Like I said before, y'all go subscribe to Jay Calderon Boxing. He got the interview. He said, "Who you think is going to win the game tonight?" I think Milwaukee gonna win tonight. I should put 100 on Milwaukee tonight. I wonder what. It's only a 1-point game in Toronto favor, so they got it real close. I think it's going to Memorial Day. He said it's 80 here in LA. Get the fuck out of here. It's fucking damn near 90 today. I had to put my air conditioner upstairs. You think Fury would be the WBC champ if he had an extra fight before Wilder? Huh? You think Fury would be? Oh, I don't know. That's good. No, I don't think so. Because he wouldn't have fought nobody, no way. Spence has gone quiet on social media. Do you think he's working on the fight with Porter or Crawford? According to Bob Arum, it sounds like he might be Crawford because PBC don't have the dates. They don't have the dates. So he want to be pay-per-view. I think Wilder promised another pay-per-view, and I think Tank and Leo promised a pay-per-view. So they just don't have the money to compensate him on regular Fox. So according to Bob, the fight can happen in October. If not, Crawford gonna be fighting Kell Brook. Spence was crying like a hoe when Thurman versus Manny was announced. You can tell Errol used to getting his way. I mean, ain't nothing you can do about it because if they didn't get Keith Thurman to fight, Keith Thurman probably was going over to Top Rank. And then all he had to do was order his mandatory versus Sean Porter. Beat Sean Porter, not Top Rank got 3 belts. So you gotta look at it from that aspect. Honestly, I feel like Bob not going to throw Spence the bag. I think it's just chatting because PBC not looking so good right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters. I think he would throw in the bag. I think Terrence Crawford then went gangster on their ass in some of the meetings. I think he would throw Spence the bag. They would. And if they, what I would do is this: if they smart, and like I said before, you know, whoever email, well, I think somebody already did. Nope. If you email me, I'll give you some money from the Health Blaze, man. Free certificate. Probably $10, $15, $20 you go spend on their all natural products. But like I said, I don't know why he wouldn't pay Spence. They should put it on regular ESPN and just pay them a big guarantee. They're gonna make that money back. But if you go to pay-per-view, I ain't mad at it. But Bob, I think Bob will pay. I don't think there's no reason not to pay. Walt Disney got all that money. They just made $10 million. They just made a whole bunch of money. They just made $1 billion, Walt Disney, by selling off the Fox regional sports channels. They got money to burn, so it shouldn't be no issue. Did you see Crawford on the roller coaster? Yeah, that shit was funny. His friend passed out. He said the real GOAT, 5 years from now, who do you think will be the biggest name in boxing? I don't know, to be honest. I don't. A lot could change in 5 years. Wilder on the Boxing Voice now making excuses. Oh, for real? It is what it is. Like I said, man, when you shed light on some of these dudes, they really frauds. And I said it before, I'm not going to hold my opinion on Wilder because I like him, but hold on. I'm not going to hold my opinion on Wilder. All right. I got you, bro. Give me a minute. I'm gonna email that to you. I'm not. Yeah, did Disney purchase Hulu? No, they sold their part of Hulu, bro. They already own part of Hulu, I believe. They sold their part of Hulu because they coming out with their own thing. They had to sell it, so they sold Hulu. They own shots. Like few people own parts of Hulu. I can't remember who, but a couple people own parts of Hulu. I read that article like a year ago. PBC and DAZN are in trouble because fans are waking up. I don't think DAZN is in much trouble. People I don't believe that shit. I don't believe they in trouble like they saying, but they need to step it up. That's why I choose to have an avatar as my theme photo. I don't post photos of me and my family. It's protection of my wife, daughter, and because of my status of life. Exactly, bro. That's how you got to do, man. You can't just keep shit personal, man. And if you keep shit personal, man, you could do a lot more, man, out here. Real talk. You can move a lot more differently, but that's a totally different conversation. The man tried to fight AM. The man got in the ring with 2 of the top 4 heavyweights last year. Who you talking about? I can't. Oh, you talking about Wilder? He said go flow. He said I can't believe the October date just to keep Spence affiliation with Crawford. It could be. I think that's a little bit too soon as well. I do. I agree with you. That's a little soon. But I mean, he didn't go out his way to shit on PBC, though. He didn't go out his way. He been back and forth talking with Al. So they could do October. That'd be cool. It'd have to be on ESPN because the PBC don't have the dates, according to Bob. And I believe him. Because if they gave Sean Porter Earl Spence a date, think about it. They had one pay-per-view with Adrian and Broner. Adrian Broner and Manny. They had another pay-per-view date with Earl and Mikey. They had another pay-per-view date with Keith Thurman Pacquiao coming up. Then you do Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia. That's 4. That's 4 pay-per-view days right there. So then they also plan a Deontay Wilder Ortiz pay-per-view date. That's 5. In a Tank and Leo Santa Cruz pay-per-view date. That's 6. 6 pay-per-view dates they planning. So you go 6 times 75. That's $450 that you had to pay out your pocket. Plus, if you add Errol Spence and Sean Porter for $75, that's $525 coming out your pocket. So I believe what Bob Arum is saying, bro. I believe him. I don't think there's no reason to lie. You can evidently see 7 pay-per-views in a year. Come on, that's unheard of from one entity, one company. When the last time that happened? Because Manny Pacquiao Mayweather probably had 2 pay-per-views in a year. That's 4. You ain't never seen 6 to 7, 5 pay-per-views? Has that even been done before? 5 pay-per-views at full standard price of $75 and up. It's never happened before. He said, Gray, what's true? ESPN should cut the check because Crawford and Spence is the second biggest fight in the sports. They should put the full press treatment, and they should. I mean, ESPN could do a lot of things, bro. ESPN can make Wilder and Joshua if they wanted to. They can make Wilder and Joshua if they wanted to. They can say he go 50 million to you, Wilder, who go 50 million to you, Joshua, and y'all split the proceeds. Y'all split half of the profit of the fight. And we'll take the other half in the live gate. That's how we make our money back. ESPN can make that fight happen. They just made $1 billion, bro. Walt Disney just made $1 billion. ESPN, the zone is trying. If the zone can pull out, what is that, $120 million for Wilder and Joshua, 80 to Wilder, 80 to Joshua and 40 to Wilder. Walt Disney shitting on them. You know, but hey, it is what it is. He said he's talking about his next 4 or 5. I already know what they doing, bro. I'm telling you, man, when you shed light on the cockroach, what he do? He starts scattering. And I told y'all, man, no, Disney is 100% on their Hulu. They still coming out with Disney Plus this. I think they gotta sell it, bro. Disney, I don't think Disney's the 100% owner of Hulu neither, bro. It's multiple people that own Hulu, bro. It's multiple. Let me see. It's multiple. I can't remember who else. I think Fox. Well, maybe Fox owned it and they bought the rest of Fox. Give me a minute, but they might be the 100% owner of Hulu now. But I know at one point it wasn't. I think Fox owned Hulu as well too. Yeah, they're not the 100% owner. Disney and Comcast. Disney has 67% ownership of Hulu, which gained in part through its $71 billion acquisition of 21st Century Fox. So yeah, that's who owned Hulu. That's who owned Hulu. It was Disney that owned a part of it. 21st Century Fox owned a part of it, and Comcast owned a part of it. Yep. And AT&T had a part of it. Or no, Hulu had some parts in AT&T or some shit like that. Yeah, I know they didn't own it 100%. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do Forgotten Fighters, bro. Yeah, I got to do that. He said Dillian bitch has nicks. So, yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I'll be reading shit like that, man. Y'all got any more questions, man? I'm trying to stay on a little bit longer. The billionaire who donated to Morehouse, Robert Smith, purchasing ownerships in his own, too. That's what's up. That was huge, man, right there. I should have did a video on that, man. It went over my head. That was a real boss move, bro. That was a real boss move, man. You know how much he helped them brothers out, man, by paying off their tuition? Yeah, he's a tech billionaire. And like I said before, you never know who you meeting, bro. You never know who you meet. You never know who you'll meet. Because, I'm gonna say this, man, when people talking about I'm fighting these streets and shit like that, dude, man, I had one guy walk up to me. He's an MMA fighter. It was when Northland Mall was open in Detroit. And he thought I was an MMA fighter at the time because I was just coming from school and I was like ripped up and everything. And I had a tap out shirt on. He was like, I fight MMA, and we just started talking and shit. So what made me realize is like any of these random niggas can be boxers, any of these niggas can be MMA fighters, and anybody can be a billionaire. Anybody can be a killer. It's stone cold killers walking on the street and you wouldn't even know it, bro. So you out here as a kid and you think you the baddest motherfucker out there. You think you the coldest motherfucker out there. You could beat anybody. Shit, it's somebody that's out there that's probably better than you. So you got to watch how you talk to people, bro. Do you think Canelo Charlo happening this year? Absolutely not. What do you think about Austin Trout versus Boucher tonight? I heard Austin Trout missed weight, didn't he? Did Austin Trout miss weight? I think he missed weight. Well, yeah, I think if Trout can't beat Boucher, it's time to hang it up. Especially if he got to move up. But Boucher is a straight fighter. I'll watch it. I'll go back and forth with the game and Devin Haney and all that, man. I like Devin Haney, so I'm always going to try to watch him fight. He said, if Spence wanted to really fight Bud, do you think Al will let it happen? Yeah, Al will let it happen, bro. They let Broner fight Madonna when he wanted to let it happen. So why not? A lot of these fighters don't want it to happen. That's just what it is. Yeah, I'll keep asking questions, man. I'll take questions, man. You asking, so I ain't got to cut it short. Everybody out of town. I'm gonna be out of town. Probably leave Monday. Progress versatility could be in the United USA in September, October. Time best fight the best. Yeah, I'm probably go to that if everything is kosher. Everything is good. I'll probably go to that. I'll probably go to that for real. Who say any good? I don't know anything. He fought Lara. He all right. He ain't shit special. If Trout lose to a guy like that, it's time to hang it up. He was giving Trout some work to the body. I mean, Lara some work to the body. Who say he's solid? He's solid. So it's on Spence for sure. I get it. I wouldn't say it's on Spence. Oh, you talking about as far as yeah. Al Heyman do whatever you want to do. You know, it's on Spence if he want to fight. I'm telling you, they don't want that fight right now. They really want him to fight Keith Thurman to get ready to fight a guy like Bud. They really think highly of Bud in that camp. Now I can't say that. Jerry Nico, Gary Russell versus Santa Cruz or Javante Davis, Wilder, Dillian White, or the rematch with Fury and Jamal, Trial with Triple G or Canelo. What you think? Gary Russell beat Leo Santa Cruz ass. That ain't gonna happen. If you see Gary Russell go to the zone, they refuse to make that fight happen. Um, I think Javante, if he active, he beats Gary Russell. If he not, and he won't be. I'll pick Gary Russell. He more professional. Wilder stretched Dillian White in like 2 or 3 rounds, if not first round. With Fury, I gotta see how Fury look versus Tom Schwartz and so on. But I felt that Fury edged the first fight. I gotta go back and rescore it. I'm gonna do Blast from the Past. I'm gonna bring that back well this summer, where I go back and rescore fights and shit like that. Jamal versus Triple G. I think that's a 50-50 fight. Jamal versus Canelo. I think I favor Canelo like 70-30. Like I heavily favor Canelo. I got the Bucks tonight. I think they're gonna make it go 7 for the holiday, and I think the Bucks still gonna make it to the championship. I don't know why. I could be wrong. When you think about boxing being petty, eventful recently, Dalbo lost, Charlo lost, Hurd lost, Brazil got knocked the fuck out, Wilder draw. He had a draw last year. Miller pop. Yeah, it's been really revealing. Top Rank got to know why he needs to speak English to cross over in America. He'll learn to speak English. Yeah, he seemed like a smart guy. Yeah, if he after the tournament they got him. But knockouts talk. The way he knocking motherfuckers out, he'll sell. He ain't got to say nothing. The way he knocking jokers out, he ain't got to say nothing. Lara versus J Rock, that's a good one. Real good one. If anybody can outbox J Rock, it's probably Lara. But I don't know. I favor J Rock. Champion, new confidence, younger legs. I said he's one of the best fighters, in the world. Before that, he's just been overlooked. He's beating a big Charlo too. Tex Tech, or the Charlo that didn't lose. Hell, yeah, Spence Camp always give Bud the ultimate respect. I still ain't giving them a pass for ducking Bud, bro. Like I said before, I mean, it ain't a duck. I wouldn't say it's a duck until it goes into if it goes past next year, it's a duck. You know what I'm saying? It's a real duck. Right now, I mean, you can say it's a duck, like he don't want to fight him, but it's understandable what he's doing. But my problem with him is he trying to play tough, but he really ain't that tough guy. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem with him. A lot of people, Charlo gonna beat Charlo easier. Harrison gonna beat Charlo easy this time. Yeah, possibly. It depends on Charlo, man. Everything depends. If he was back with Ronnie Shields, I'll pick Charlo. I've been very vocal about that, but he not. So, if I fuck with Lara, but he declined and he needs to chase the bag a few more times and hang it up. Yeah, we'll see what like his next fight, bro. He had a tough fight with Jerry Hurd, so maybe he just knocked some rust and some cobwebs out. Maybe he get back to it. If Charlo beat Brandon Adams, I want to see him fight a top competition next. Pretty much, all the top competition on the zone for right now. J Rock versus the winner of Charlo Harrison rematch. Let's unify, baby. I like it. Even a rematch with Jerry Hurd, I like it. Or Jerry Hurd and Charlo could fight on the undercard. PBC should make Eubanks versus Charlo a great action fight. Yeah, I said that. It's a good fight. Or a great fight. Or they should shut up Jamal Charlo to fight at 168 if they ain't going to pop at 160 versus Billy Joe Saunders. That'd be a good fight. What you think about Tank versus Gary Russell? Until Tank get more professional, I think Gary Russell. If Tank get active, he more professional, then Tank should win easily, but he not. Because if Gary Russell let his hands go and push Tank back and Tank gas, he gonna This Tank not professional. If Tank professional, and he's training between fights, and he be diligent to his craft, he'd be good. But he got that sack chaser in his corner, that old girl, and she gonna nuke the rest of his body. Watch, she gonna nuke the rest of his brain, and the other half of his brain gonna be fried from not being in shape, from draining all the fluid out of his body. After New York destroyed Donaire, he moving up to featherweight. I wouldn't. I'll try to unify the division first. This is my personal opinion. When is the fight, Charlo and Adams? I think it's like, what, June 20th or the 29th? I think it is. June 20th or the 29th. It's a week after Charlo and Harrison. I mean, I'll tell you right now. No, not the 20th, excuse me. 22nd. It's the 29th, I think. Yep. 29th. Same day as Demetrius Andrade and Slucky. 29th. Who has more one punch power, Spence or Bud? Bud, I think. This is my opinion. Could be Spence. Depends on what punch we're talking about, head or body. I think it's Bud. Bud better puncher. And I'm wishing old juiced up Pacquiao will win, but I don't see it happening. Man, that motherfucker about to come juiced to the gills. Keith Thurman said, I don't care what they take, man. Yeah, you gonna be carrying with your ass laying out on the grass on the canvas. You gonna be carrying in. You know, I talk about Pacquiao tomorrow, bro. I do a stream on it tomorrow. Tank need to move up. He can't make 130 no more yet. And he gonna drain the fluid out of his brain. Who do you think got the greatest potential as a fighter? Haney, Tank, Shakur, or Lopez? Haney or Shakur? Probably Haney. Shakur versus Oscar Valdez is a good fight for top rank. That ain't gonna happen out right now. They're gonna do Valdez versus Warrington before they do that with Shakur. Watch what I tell you. Or they're gonna have Valdez move up and wait. They're not gonna sacrifice no Mexican to no brother like that, even if he is young. You know, Floyd gonna fuck the rest of Tank career. No, Tank gonna fuck the rest of his career up. A lot of times Tank fights get pushed back because he's not in shape. He only can fight once or twice a year because he ain't in shape. Tank don't train in between fights. He said no rematch for her. Remember, you said her didn't give any rematches. So if he wants his belt back, he gotta go to J-Rock turf. You know, yeah, he gotta go up there. You know, I wouldn't give him a rematch. I go to a unification bout. But Philly fighters different. You know what I'm saying? They build different. They give you a rematch. If J-Rock, if the money was super right, J-Rock could go back to his hometown and beat his ass again. That's just their mindset, man. They real mentally strong up there. Even Danny Garcia, when he first started out, he was real mentally strong. Pacquiao about to do whatever, be on whatever Marquez took when he put him to sleep 2 years back. It's crazy. Thurman will retire after Pac fight. Yeah, I think win, lose, or draw could be like that. You think Haney gets a finish? I don't know, man. If he working on power, he will. All you gotta do is work on sitting down his punches a little bit better. Seems like he doing that. Spence gonna get that easy belt first. That's just smart. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna tell you this: Sean Porter ain't never easy. Sean Porter ain't never easy. Sean Porter is never easy, bro. Sean Porter is a tough fighter, you know. But at the end of the day, so be it. If you want to say, you know, smart, I just call it ducking because it don't matter because you can't get the WBA. If he wait on Keith Thurman, then he gonna grow out the weight class. Bud has more power to Spence because he would have knocked out Mikey out. He had fought him. You can't make comparisons like that. I just think he a better puncher. You know, I thought Keith Thurman is the biggest puncher in the division. Bud just more dynamic in his punching power. It's just my opinion. You know, Spence is more an accumulation puncher. There's nothing wrong with that. Crawford can be accumulation as well. I think Spence will eventually. I think Shakur will eventually beat Haney if they meet, but not right now. Man, shit, there's too many weight classes between them right now. I think it's 2. Or 1 is in between them. So Shakur will have to jump up 2. They might end up, man, if Pacquiao put him to sleep, I love it and all the upset. Yeah, I'm pulling for Pacquiao too. Now I think Thurman gonna put him to sleep though, but I pull it for Pacquiao. You think carry his power? Yeah, he gonna carry man type of power. He carrying that motherfucker to featherweight, bro. Oh no, featherweight. Yeah, I think he carries some power at featherweight, but super bantamweight for sure. I'm thinking about super bantamweight. Yeah, for sure. Spence is the top dog in the welterweight division, and you know it. I don't know shit. He only got one more title defense to Terrence Crawford. I don't know he the top dog because I mean, who he beat besides Kell Brook? Excuse me, who he beat? Top dog. Ain't none of the other top dogs go let Mikey survive 12 rounds. Just saying. Sean Porter stopping Mikey. Terrence Crawford stopping Mikey. Keith Thurman stopping Mikey. I'm not sure Errol Spence the top dog. Top dog, he got one belt like everybody else got one belt. So how will make him any different? Real talk, what make him different? Because you think he the best in the division? Okay, I think Crawford the best. Don't make it true until they get in the ring and fight. They got to fight to determine who the top dog is. It's gonna be the first time Porter gets KO'd. I don't think Porter gonna get stopped, bro. I don't think Porter gets stopped. Haney gonna grow and get his man strength. Yeah, I agree. Wilder said he not fighting AJ this year and that he is a king and nothing moves without him. This nigga, man. Like, this nigga, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's funny, bro, because you see these dudes switching up, bro. You see, and the difference between me and other people and other channels, they gonna just try to just go with the narrative that Wilder trying to do, like, yeah, Wilder in control. Nah, he a duck. He a mark. He a mark right now. He a duck. I like the guy fighting stuff. I like him fighting, knocking people out, but he a duck, bro. He getting some bad advice. He getting some really bad advice. You fighting all these niggas below market, whatever the value is, you fight them at. If you beat AJ, I'm starting to think, I ain't gonna say that, but if you beat AJ, right? He beat AJ. Dillian White fight after that is much more. Puev fight is worth way more. All these other fights is worth way more. So why do you want to fight for cheap? Why are you fighting for cheap when you could be fighting for them for big money? Come on. Come on, man. It's stupid. He is one of the most misadvised and mismanaged fighters I've seen in history. Like, when it's all said and done, man, if Joshua get beat or he get beat, man, I'm praying for it to happen. Either one of them. They sabotaging his career, bro. He getting some bad advice, bro. Because if you beat AJ now, and maybe he think he can't beat AJ. Maybe he can't beat AJ. Maybe that's what it is. He need more practice. Maybe he can't beat AJ. That's what he thinking. Because if I beat AJ now and I knock him out like Brazil, how I think I'm gonna knock him out, it ain't gonna be no rematch. I'm gonna get a 40 million fight versus Puev. Water and Get Out, bro. He that dude from Get Out. He that dude from Get Out right now. He getting the worst. He getting the worst fucking advice ever with. As soon as one of them niggas lose, I'ma laugh. I'ma laugh. I'ma laugh my ass off, bro. I'ma laugh so hard. He said, when it comes to Water, it matters of how much will Joshua sell his chin for the right. If it's that, if he go, like I said before, if Water think he gonna get the knockout, then he need to go ahead and fight him. But you know how it is, man. Fuck that dude right now. I think the business model PBC has Spence using and making up his make him look bad. That ain't what I heard. I heard the nigga don't want to fight him right. They don't think they can beat Bud right now. I said that's about months ago. I heard that months ago. Bud is the real boogeyman in the division. I'm just telling you what I heard. ESPN got the light heavyweights to fight and get on the shooting. Yeah, they do, but shit, they got, man, don't nobody even care about them niggas, bro. Real talk. Spence White, Mikey knows. I think some of the LDBC are giving Wilder bad advice, no shade. Of course they is, bro. Of course they is. They gonna just go with the narrative like that. Man, I don't give a shit. That's propaganda, bro. I don't push that shit. That's the true of marinating fights. Yep. Hope one of them niggas lose. Wilder has no control. Sad. Espinoza has Wilder thinking his family he's brainwashed. Yep, he ain't family. Not the way they was taking shots at that nigga during the Fury fight. Yeah, it's weird. I think Wilder easily ices AJ. Like, you gonna sit there and fight all these tough fights, all these other tough fights for no reason, bro. Why? Why would you fight Ortiz again? You almost got beaten an inch of your life. Why would you even fight him again? That's my whole thing. You can fight AJ right now. If I'm AJ, I ain't fighting that nigga, bro. I tried to make the fight when I'm moving on. Fuck Undisputed. I'm the real Undisputed, bro. I got 3 belts. Catching this cruiserweight fight on what, Fox or something? Who you think Bud will actually get a chance to fight? It's gonna be Spencer Thurman. It's gonna be Thurman ain't fighting nobody. It had to be Spence. He said Earl played with Mike. Fuck up out of here. Supposed to knock him out, Mike. Name everything that Joshua has to lose and everything Wilder has to gain in the fight happens and Wilder wins. He said, Jeremy said, name everything that Joshua has to lose and everything Wilder has to gain. I don't get it, man. He shouldn't fight like that. He said FS2 undercard legit right now. Okay, Fernando. Wilder wasted his prime trying to stall the fight. Idiot. Getting Shelly Finkel and Al Heyman. Yup. Shelly Finkel and Al Heyman. Thurman makes no sense saying Spence needs to grow. Shake my head. Back to the matter, Thurman is running his mouth like he still holds 2 belts. After Pac, he's going to blow up to 200 pounds again. Yeah, at the end of the day, he just scared of Spence. That's all it is. He said, damn, I just saw you at the mall. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I was just at the mall. Hell yeah, nigga, I just wanted to get out the house for a minute. My family gone. I bought me a fucking a controller from GameStop. I needed one. I should have fucked around and bought them flip-flops, but I didn't, bro. I went to get them fucking Pumas. I went to get some fucking Pumas, but I ain't get them. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait before I go to Tony. If I go to Tony fight to get them. Yeah, I sure was at that bitch. Fighting the big fight ASAP is better than waiting unless you're already legit megastar like Pacquiao. I agree. Thurman, the fighter version of Don King. Damn, is that bad? For real, man. That shit crazy. Got some more questions, man, and I answer them. I'm at a pizza shop. What time these fight cards? I don't know. I didn't even look, bro. The FS, they said the undercards are already on. I don't even know. He said, where the sound, bro? What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. It's Gerald Pendant. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what time these fights start, bro. I didn't buy my TV. I got my TV and it ain't plugged up downstairs. I gotta give me a new TV stand. I'm giving me a new TV too soon. Malignaggi gonna dominate. Malignaggi fighting tonight? I hope he get his ass whooped. Did you watch the interview that Fred and Thurman? Yeah, they were back and forth. Yeah, I seen that shit. Fred always come at him. Usually Steven Espinosa there to stop him. And maybe it's your phone, bro, because everybody else can hear me. What's the advantage Bud have over Spence? Experience, speed. He can fight at all ranges. Athletic ability. Spence is a good body puncher. Spence probably be stronger. Spence got a really good jab. Bud got a really good jab. That'd be an interesting thing. But just like the biggest factor is experience, bro. And just he can fight. He can fight righty. He can fight lefty. He can do a lot of different things, man. He's just a more seasoned fighter right now. And he supposed to. He's been boxing since a kid. Earl only been boxing since he was 15. He said the undercard for trial is on right now. Fury got a second round KO, probably versus nobody. Somebody said it was up in Canada. He said boxing conversation was getting in Thurman ass. Yeah. Damn, I was gonna buy the Sega Genesis today, classic, but my man's talking me out of it. I ended up putting $5 on a new one. They said the one that's already out, another company, it's a fake company, like a second chance company and shit. He said a real one coming out this year, so I'm gonna catch it. Fury got a second round. He said Bud is underrated body. Yeah, he is. Bare knuckles too. So Paulie Malignaggi fight tonight. Anybody answer my question? Is Paulie Malignaggi fighting tonight? with all these great fighters, champions, they can make another fight night and maybe the fight night is all about licensing. They got to license each individual fighter. UFC, Dana White owns all the fighters, so you don't need, all he got to do is approve of it. In boxing, you got to go to each individual fighter and get licensed. Each individual fighter. Can I license you, Paulie? Can I license you, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford? And they all might want $5,000 to get licensed, $10,000. Nobody got all that shit to be doing all that. Too many fighters you gotta get licensed. So you really think Joshua Wilder fight is bigger than Earl Spencer Crawford? I don't know, bro. At this point, I don't. Charlo better win or his career finish. Who you talking about? Which one? Jamel? You probably talking about Jamel. No, his career ain't finished. He just lost to a better fighter. The guy that had his number. Thurman said, I don't owe the fans ish a while back on one of Fritz. And yeah, he said that he don't give a fuck. Like I said before, I know y'all oh, he said no, it ain't on tonight. I don't know why y'all tripping on Thurman. Every other fighter think like that. Thurman just telling the truth. All these fighters don't respect us, bro. Real talk. He said Soldier Boy have fake counsels and took people money, never got anything. That's fucked up. Why these fighters can't make $10 million on free TV no more? I don't know. Probably because boxing ain't as big as it used to be. That's probably what it is, because boxing ain't big as it used to be. He said June 22nd, Paulie fight. I hope old dude knock Paulie the fuck out, bro. He probably won't, though. He said Paulie fight in June, bro. What you think about Roadside Side? Ain't that the guy that beat up ain't that old boy who beat up that's old boy who beat up Shakur Stevens in the Olympics. He's 25 years old. We gotta see, man. I mean, other than the Shakur Stevenson fight, I gotta see what he look like. That's amateurs. There are more programs on today. Everything grown. Back in the day, it was like 5 channels. You ain't lying, bro. You got choices. Everybody got choices. Everybody got choices. Paulie going hoping Connor 10 so he could beg for a fight again. Shit is wild. Spence versus Porter would do at least 5-6 views on that. They can get paid $10 million on free TV. Yeah, yes. Which fights are on tonight? Devin Haney, Michael Hunter on that card. Terrell Boucher fighting tonight on FS1 versus Trout. And Jamil Heron is fighting Ito for the featherweight WBO title. Winner should fight Miguel Burchett. I don't know how Paulie gonna fight bare knuckles, and he got bad hands. Earl was my favorite till I seen him with the man purse. Glad you told me, bro. Yeah, that shit fucked me up, bro. I try to act like I didn't see that shit at the time. What you think about the super middleweight division? It's interesting. Callum Smith, champion. Lineal champion. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, Billy Joe Saunders. You still got Shuvanoff there. I mean, you got that one guy, VJ Virginie Osing, whatever his name is, top rank sign. Who else you got in that division? Yeah, you still got Anthony Durrell, who a champion. Not David Benavidez. You still got Avian Uterman, Chris Eubanks Jr. You got Charlo that can move up into the division. So it's interesting. I like it. I think Caleb Plant is probably the best fighter there right now. I think David Benavidez with time would be the best fighter there. Joshua down here in Miami chilling on Ruiz ass easy. I see him and Tevin Farmer met up. That shit was crazy. Is Roman Gonzalez coming back? He was a good little fighter. I don't know, bro. I already had some problems in this country. People stopped liking him. What man purse? Like Young Thug man purse? Yeah, he had a man purse on, bro. Strapped around his motherfucker like a purse. I don't know where that picture went. It was floating around. He had a purse on. He probably deleted that bitch. If Pacquiao beats Thurman, I think he meant y'all Pacquiao fans would say he pound number one. You already know that, bro. That's coming. Benavidez beat any simple win away. Nah, he don't beat anyone right now. He needs some more polish. He need to get polished. Caleb Plant moved too good for him right now. Caleb Plant boxed his ears off. Remember, old boy was getting in his ass. Ronald Garville. I got Caleb Plant beating David Benavidez. Benavidez can't handle that movement right now. Benavidez don't got good enough movement. He get outboxed. He might fuck around and damn near get shut out right now. He only 21 years old though. I'm telling y'all, Caleb Plant is just a better he moved too good. He's too slick. Benavidez need more experience. You know, y'all ain't gonna want to believe it, but he like I said, go back and watch the first Garville fight. He had hella problems. Garville not even looked at as an elite fighter. I'm telling y'all, man. Do you think of Money Powell? He a good puncher. Seen him be a solid fighter. I ain't really seen a lot of him. I seen a lot of his highlights. Big kid, strong. Seem to have his head on his shoulders. That might be a problem. Too early to tell right now. He said y'all can see David Benavidez being a plant. No, it ain't gonna be on the cards. But if he beat David Benavidez, be playing, gotta be by knockout. He's not gonna outbox that man. I'll tell you that right now. He's not gonna outbox Caleb Plant. Not even a 115, 113 type of scenario. It won't even be 1-4. He can't outbox him, bro. He don't have the movement, bro. He too fucking trying to tell y'all, bro. Now if he wait a year or two, then yeah. You know what I'm saying? You wait a year or two, then yeah, I can see it happening. But right now, he don't have the movement. He eat up a guy like Triple G all day. Come straight in the line, but you got a guy that give you angles, that can box on the back foot, go laterally in. Now you had Caleb Plant coming forward versus Uzatagi. If Caleb Plant, as long as he don't get caught, you know, it's over with. Callum Smith versus Caleb Plant is a good unit. Yeah, that's a good fight. That's more, I think that's difficult because he's 6'3". So Plant had to work on punching up. That'd be an interesting fight. I still favor Plant. Yeah, I know he used to weigh 300 pounds. I know that. I understand that. He need to work on his foot movement. He don't have good enough foot movement right now. He said Caleb would have to take a beating from David. Why would he take a beating from David, bro? How? How? He can't. Did you not see the Garville fight? The first one? Benavidez is not going to be able to catch Caleb Plant. Not clean. At least not early until he get tired. All that, and people say all that nigga he can't got no, he can't fuck with that man movement right now, bro. And he too slick up top. Trying to tell y'all, he gonna get outpointed, bro. And it's gonna be bad. He gonna get outboxed bad at this point. Now, if you give me 22, when he 22, 23, 24, he work on his movement, then yeah, he can beat him. But if you talking about styles, man, he ain't got enough foot movement, bro. I'm not sleeping on him, bro. He don't have enough foot movement, bro. His foot movement ain't good enough. Trying to tell y'all that, man. Why y'all always doubt me, bro? That nigga movement, he don't have the movement, bro. David Benavidez is a waddler in there. He's in there waddling around the ring and trying to get combinations off. He gonna go out there and get pointed. The only way Benavidez gonna win if he just wear Plant down, catch him, and then he able to make Plant stationary and beat the shit out of him. Other than that, he gonna get outboxed. Plant is by far too slick for him, man. I'm trying to tell y'all that shit, man. And he, like I said before, man, y'all don't want to listen. Y'all getting up to, I like David Benavidez. He's a good, fuck all that shit. Nigga getting outboxed right now. It makes no sense for him to go in there with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant got too many flavors for him right now. Now you get him in there with a few other fighters like that can move pretty good. Get him in there with a couple other brothers, then yeah. Then he get used to the perpetual movement of brothers and the slick style. If you put that dog in there with that other dog, Caleb Plant, it's gonna look like a Mayweather fight. It's gonna be a destruction. Plant gonna paint a Picasso in front of David Benavidez's face, on David Benavidez's face. Yeah, Callum Smith solid, bro. I like him. Big Baby versus Java. I wouldn't fight Big Baby ass. I'll blackball him out. Nigga had 20,000 steroids in his ass. Fury beat Ortiz and Dillian White. They can tag team and both of them getting beat. He said Caleb be looking shook when David come around, please. What the fuck that mean? Fuck up out of here. Motherfucker get outboxed. I'm trying to tell y'all. That motherfucker was getting beat up by. I had Garville beating him in the first fight. He was getting his ass whooped until he got Alex Ariza. Benavidez versus Canelo? I don't know. Canelo got a lot more experience than him. Benavidez, that's a fight he should win. Y'all be talking about, oh, Benavidez, that nigga only 21 years old. No way, white boy, for real, man. Like I telling these niggas, man, that nigga a bad motherfucker, man. That motherfucker got too much foot speed for Benavidez. I seen Garville beat the shit out of him for a minute, bro. He went to go get Alex Ariza, and he magically had stamina out this world. Eubanks has a chance of being no chance, bro. No chance. He just too far behind in footwork and this basic shit. He a good entertaining circus show. He said Canelo ain't losing to that contract over. You ain't lying. Lee versus Plant will be the first time I see two white Americans on primetime TV in a long time. You ain't lying, bro. Hopefully they put up a good fight. If AJ and Wilder not next, why I would like to see AJ versus Ortiz and Wilder versus White. I take that, but Wilder fighting Ortiz next. He said they all juicing. No, they not. No, they not. They all not juicing. That's a cop out, bro. I hate when everybody do it. No, nigga, just the fighters that have been caught so far. Anthony Durrell versus Benavidez body bag. Benavidez body bag. He zip him up. You know what I'm saying? He put him in the body bag and zip him up. Anthony Durrell might have a small chance. What's the next for Mr. I'm touching M? I don't know. You might not see Danny Jacobs back till 2020. Tax said, I'm not watching them white boys fight. Why not? All white Americans go MMA, not many boxers lows in England. Yeah, man, that shit crazy. I don't know why. I don't care, man. I watch them fight. Fuck it. Boxing need a real white champion, bro. For real. They need that shit. Bring the white fans to the sport, casual fans to the sport. He said being caught don't mean nothing. It's levels of, yeah, okay, it's levels of juice, but everybody ain't juicing. Everybody ain't juicing. That'd be crazy. Y'all be just saying that because Canelo got popped. Fuck up out of here. Nope. That nigga got caught. Big Baby got caught. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that shit on everybody else. I ain't gonna lie. I think Burchett on steroids. Damn, for real. I ain't never paid attention enough. Y'all already know who I think he is, man. Barashnik, that nigga got the craziest stamina I've seen in my life. Burchett versus Davis. If Davis don't come correct, Burchett can beat Davis, bro. Josh Taylor getting big now. Sky Sports back at him. Casuals notice him. Yeah, he the only one over there that can fucking fight for real. Him and Fury. Fury. Well, he the only clean motherfucker over there that can fight. Let me put it that way. Fury and Billy Joe got popped. Josh Taylor's the only known clean fighter that can fight in the UK. Canelo got humbled. He pissed someone off. If Caleb Plant was a welterweight, he'd be the most popular fighter. You ain't lying, bro. He could hold the NABF belt. Dillian White versus Big Baby. 2 steroid guys, performance enhancing drug getting caught. I don't care. Dillian White a certified bum, so is Big Baby. What's up, Samuel Crouton? Josh Kelly coming up for you. Man, he gonna get knocked out if he don't change his style, bro. This nigga coming with this stiff-ass Roy Jones act, he gonna get fucking iced. If he don't know how to keep his hands up, one of them niggas gonna hit him right on top of his fucking jaw. He going to sleep. They'll be like, turn off the lights, light a candle. Do. Josh Kelly don't keep his hands up. He going to sleep. Al Heyman versus Bob. Oh, Al Heyman way younger. And Al Heyman brother fought Sugar Ray Leonard, so he know how to fucking fight. Do you think Gary Russell Jr. go? I hope Gary Russell Jr. go to the zone if they don't give you Leo Santa Cruz, nigga. Go get your bread, bro. Trying to do the man. He gonna get caught up in the matrix fucking around with somebody. Josh Taylor will whoop Kelly if he moves up. Burchett look like a light skinned nigga. He looks like the first black person, one of those black Mexicans that be deep in Tijuana. He can move. He moved pretty good, bro. I like his movement. What's up, 1-2 kids? Salute. Heyman switch hitting. I got Heyman. This nigga stupid, bro. He didn't go to jail for trying to fight Bob Arum, nigga. That nigga Bob Arum is a fucking what you call them, motherfucking national treasure or some shit. What you call them? He like protected endangered species, nigga. He like them Canadian geese. Up here, if you fuck with them Canadian geese, you kill one of them, that's like a fucking felony. That's like a fucking felony. Fucking felony, bro. Shit crazy. He gonna let Tank fight Gary? Probably not. Let me get out here and take this dog around the block. I gotta walk my dog around the block, bro. He deserved to get out and walk today, man. I don't want to hold him captive, man. I'll be back a little bit later, y'all. We react to some of these fights tonight. Don't forget you got a fight on FS1, Terrell Boucher, Austin Trout, The Zone, Devin Haney is taking on Moran or whoever it is. Also, Michael Hunter on the undercard. And then ESPN, you got to fight. Ito is fighting Jamel Herring to fight Marine from Kissimmee, Florida. So if you're in that area, go check the fight out. We gone. I'm about to close it out instead of stop it.